So those are the big issues. What, in your view, should we be doing about them?
And clearly there needs to be increased income for government, new sources of income, and there needs to be reduced government spending, and these are tricky areas to have if we're looking at, okay, where does new government income come from? I think we need a full review of the taxation system. For the reasons that I've given, we've got so many areas where the tax is now so low. It worked fine when we were getting 64% of our government income from VAT, which is what we were getting in 2007. Within 3 years, we're going to be down to maybe 30–35% of government income coming from VAT. It's not going to work, and I don't think the simple solution is, oh, just cut the spending, because if you're cutting spending on healthcare, education, infrastructure, you haven't got what people expect, what we want to have here. So we are looking for new sources of income for government. I think we've got a number of companies that operate here that pay no tax here, but they're actually paying tax in the United Kingdom. We have to look at that. I think we do need to look at other opportunities. I've mentioned on the doorstep sometimes about offshore wind farm licensing and the way that areas nearer to the Isle of Man are being licensed by the UK currently. So I think there are areas we can look to where we can increase government income, but a full review of taxation would be needed. But going hand in hand with that would be a reduction in spending. It's crucial that we get value for money in health services, in education. I wouldn't like to see their budgets cut, but they must get value for money. Government has gone some way to reducing expenditure, 26 million off last year's budget, another 25 million off this year's budget. Staff working in the public sector will be down at the end of this year by about 380. But we need to look at a whole range of areas across all departments, and we need to look at these areas that our government's involved in that most other governments are not. We're doing everything from running airports and ports, the electricity company, the water company, the quarries, the road construction, Villa Marina, Gaiety, MEA showrooms, you know, it's all there. I would not like to see anything privatised if it was a monopoly being produced, because I think we'd live to regret it. But all other areas I think should be open for review. We do have to reduce government spending in ways that don't damage the services and don't damage the economy.